Good morning. How are you guys? Did you have a good week with Mommy and Daddy? You did? Did you do anything fun? Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. You know what? I think this week is a special week for Sunday school. Should we read about it? Should we find out what's special? Okay, let's look at our picture. Okay. So, what do you see in the picture? Is there a little boy? Yeah. Okay, do you know what he's holding in his hands? Do you know what those are? They look like leaves or branches, like off of a tree. You know what they're called? They're called palm branches. Okay, so let's read our story and we'll find out about them. The Bible tells us many things about Jesus. Jesus. One day, Jesus rode a donkey. Jesus is king. People saw Jesus riding on the donkey. So cool. He's riding on the donkey. Jesus is king. The people waved palm branches in the air to praise Jesus. Jesus is king. They shouted, Hosanna! Jesus is king. Okay, so you guys remember last week I told you about the special book that I found? Okay, we're going to read another story out of it. It's called Jesus Rides into Jerusalem. Who is riding on that donkey? It is Jesus. He will ride into the big city named Jerusalem. Hosanna! People shouted. They threw palm branches and cloaks on the path where Jesus will ride. There's Jesus, and he's riding into the city. And then there's all the people with the palm branches. And then the blankets that they laid down. Okay, what's next? Look at that crowd. They are singing. They are shouting. The people want Jesus to be their king. But Jesus is more important than any king. He rules over all the world. Jesus is God's son. You can see that Jesus riding on the donkey with all the people saying hi and singing and praising him. Just like how we praise Jesus every week at church. Okay. I'm going to show you a little bit of the craft this week, just so we know how to put it together, okay? So first, you want to color all of your pieces. See, look, I colored, oops, it's upside down. Colored all of the pieces, okay? Second, you probably need to ask Mommy and Daddy for some help. But look, there's a little slit in the donkey. Right there. You want to stick his body, his tummy, just like that. Okay. Now look at on the back. You see the X. Awesome. We'll get some tape, and we'll tape the tail on the X, and then just like we did for the head, we'll slide the back with his tail on. And you know what? You might need some tape. We might need to tape the donkey together just so he stays. Okay? So there's the donkey. And then here's a palm branch, just like the people that waved him at the palm branches in the story at Jesus. And then here's a little blanket, like what they put down on the ground that the donkey walked on. And you know what? I forgot to mail Jesus. So I bet you can find a little people or someone, and we can pretend that they're Jesus so they can ride the donkey. See, my person's riding the donkey. Oops. Oops, he's gonna fall apart. That's why we need some tape. Gonna ride the donkey with the palm branch and the blanket. Okay, I hope you guys have a good week this week and have lots of fun. And you know what? I'll see you next week with next week's Bible story and see what happens to Jesus next week, okay? So I love you guys and I miss you and I'm excited to see you next week. Bye!